Well, I'm back with the other half of that. The other video got cut off because I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to say crepuscular. She's crepuscular, which means she's most active at dawn and dusk. And look at her eating. She holds the piece of food in her little hand and eats it so delicately, so daintily. She's just so adorable. I can't handle it. There's too much cuteness in that package. Baby dog, are you in here, Uta? Snow. Well, there's baby, fast asleep, and he's actually being really good. He likes to protect the animals. He protects the birds. He protects the dog. He's just a very protective cat. So he's actually protecting her too. He's acting really protective of Lily. Yes, and she doesn't seem to mind him either. I've never had any problems with baby, with any rodents, and I've always had rodents. I've had rats, I've had hamsters, guinea pigs, and he's been really good with them. Yeah. She thinks I have a treat for her. If she smells food, she might nip, and I don't want her to nip me. No, I don't have food, but you can come on my hand. Ah, no, I don't have any food for you, little girl. You got to be careful. It's like it's so like you want to give them treats like every minute, but you can't. So, and I suppose, you can grab a piece of hay. There's Snow. Hey, Snow. Snow likes Lily also. Snow's always, yeah, there she goes. So you can give a treat, give a piece of hay or something like that if you want to see her snack on something. What parts of the hay do you like, Lily? Lily. Okay, oh yeah. See that down there that she's sitting on? It's a granite slab. It's actually called Chinchilla Chiller. They're granite slabs of granite. You put them in the refrigerator or the freezer, and they sit on them when they're cold because the chinchillas get overheated very easily, and they get hot. So this slab stays cold. You put it in the fridge for a couple of hours and then stick it in there, and it stays cold. And she sits on it when she's warm, when she gets overheated. So I actually have to go put that in the fridge for a couple of hours. So do that every day. Or you could have two and then switch them out. Swap them out. But anyway, I've been getting a lot of questions about chinchillas, and though I've never had one before, I've been around people that have had them, and I've played with them and pet them. I've studied on them, like I've researched them. I just never had one, but so anybody like that's wanting one, really do your research, because they are a rodent, but they're not like a regular rodent. They're an exotic, and they the one thing I think that kept me from getting one was because they overheat easily. And a lot of years I lived in Florida, and I really don't think they're a Florida pet. I live in San Diego now, and it's actually dry here most of the time, and it doesn't get that hot. And I have AC on all the time. I keep my house like 68 to 70 all the time anyway. So, and if the AC ever went out, the electricity, I have a backup AC also, like a room AC. So, I'm never without AC. Well, if the electricity was out, I guess we'd be out of luck. But that's when those chilly little chinchilla chillers down there come in handy. Or, any kind of cooling pad or whatever you can use, put down if it gets too hot. Fan, don't ever, the one thing I want to tell people, if they don't know, don't ever wet your chinchilla. Keep water away from it. That's why it's not good to have a water bowl. Always use a water bottle, because it's a water bottle. They get dehydrated really easily, and they can knock over their water dish also. And if they get their fur wet, I don't know, it goes so deep down into they have such thick fur. It goes down so deep, like into their coat, that it doesn't dry properly. And they get, they lose their fur and get all like mildewy and stuff. She's in her hammock. I knew she had been in her hammock, but I didn't see evidence like of her actually in her hammock, but I knew that she had been in there. So, I'm just going to sit here in silence for a few minutes, and you guys can watch her do her thing. You can watch her be a chinchilla. And if you have any questions on chinchillas, you can ask me. I'm learning. I'm learning just by watching her and being around her. And this is only our second day, and she's doing really well. Lily, I can't reach you up there. I can't reach you up there, but you think I got a treat for you. You're gonna bite me. I don't have a treat. I don't always have a treat. Sometimes I just want to pet you. Snow. Come on, baby dog. Come on, doggish. Yes, Snow wants to say hello. She's the cutest and the sweetest baby dog in all the land. From what I've been reading and hearing, it's not a good idea to let your pets play with your chinchilla. Even if the chinchilla seems to be having a grand time, it could be stressed out and you don't know. Like if the animals, your pets, are chasing it around and it's running and jumping and it looks like they're having fun, but they could be stressed out. And, you don't know, like, at what point your pet is going to think, well, this is a toy, and like bite it or grab it or claw at it. So it's not really a good idea. I would never do that. In fact, they do like to come out of their cage at times. If I do that, what I'm going to do is just, and I'll film it, I'll make a video of it, but just pull this cage over to my bathroom door, put the cage, like, to cover the bathroom door instead of shutting the door of the bathroom, and opening her gate and let her come out and close the other bathroom door, and then she can play around in the bathroom, and I'll be there. And when she's done, she can just go right back into her cage. And so I can't wait to try that, but not really supposed to do that. They're supposed to let them settle in for a while, so a couple of weeks. And she'll have another dust bath tomorrow. And I know you guys like to see her take her dust bath, so I'll film that and put that out there. We have a vet, a friend of mine told me about, and Petco told me about, that's nearby, that sees exotics. So we got that covered, because there's not that many vets that see exotics, or that really know what they're doing. Really, the biggest issue with these guys is overheating. You got to watch that, and their teeth. And, what treats you give them and how much. You can't just give them anything to eat. Even though they'd eat it, they'd get really sick and probably die. 90% of their food is hay. 90%. Which I don't see her eating 90% of hay yet, but she must be, or she will be. But 90% of their food is hay. And she wants treats. She doesn't want hay. And I don't want her to not want her hay. Look at that. She's so cute. Oh my God. Have you ever seen anything cuter than Baby Dog, though? Baby Dog is still she's my best girl. Yes, she is. Baby Dog is my best girl. If you're hot laying in the sun, she might be a little warm. So I've got to probably go cool down her chinchilla chiller, so I can put that on the bottom for her. So see, you can give just a piece of hay if you want to give her treats, or a pellet or something like that. Like, I like to give her a pellet. I just like the way she takes it out of my hand. She took it, and then the way she holds it when she's eating it, it's just so freaking cute. Have you ever seen anything so cute? It is a little warm in this room, so I can imagine she might be a little warm. because of the sun coming in. I got to keep, like, you know, one side of that window open for the birdies. But there's the birdies. Hi, birdies. Gonna clean the birdies' cage in a minute. But the birdies like to look outside and have light, so I really have everything covered except for that one little section right there, but it gets bright. What's wrong, Ootsie? I'm not sure why that... Is it paused? No, it's still going. I thought that... Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. She's still trying to eat that pellet. Do you want another pellet? I'd like to give you a little pellet so you can eat them and I can watch you. She holds it in one little hand and eats it. So cute. She's so cute. And contrary to popular belief, you can just have one. Because, like, you get a lot of people telling you, you got to have two. You got to have two. You don't have to have two. You can have one. In fact, if you just have one, they're more likely to bond with you and to be closer to you and more friendly. So, I can only handle one. So that's all I'm going to have. And chinchillas could live up to 15, 20 years even, depending on how you care for them. So they do have a pretty long lifespan. And they are the smartest rodent of all rodents. The softest too, I think. If you've never felt chinchilla fur, oh my gosh, it's the softest thing you'll ever feel. And they've been actually killed for their coat, hunted and killed just to make for their fur. She likes her little wood sticks. I gotta get her many, many, many things to chew on. And she's gonna need a lot of wood. She's gonna go through a ton of wood. The hay actually will keep their teeth worn down too. I just got hay for you. Pellets? Go eat your pellets. Still got to eat your pellets. Pellets are good for you. So 90% is made up of pellets, or sorry, hay. And then the rest, pellets. And then like maybe 2% treats. And you just gotta have a lot of wood in their cage, not plastic. Plastic can kill them and hurt them. They got to have a lot of wood to chew on to keep their teeth grinded down. That's just imperative. Wood and lava chews, lava blocks or whatever. So I think we got a lot of it covered. There's still stuff I'm learning. And she actually did go on this little perch I put here. I saw her on it last night. So she sneaks around and does things in her cage when I'm not looking either. I think she wants to go to sleep. So I'm going to end this video now and go chill her chiller and put it back in. And I'll have another video out of her tomorrow when we do a dust bath. Say bye, Lily. Bye, Lily Chili, the chinchilla. Bye-bye.